We have been going to Disney with kids for years now. We travel with 6 kids ages 3 months to 15 years old. We've been going regularly since the 15-year-old was only a year old. We've been quite good at the ride swap at both Disneyland and Disney World. Today we'll be going over our favorite ways to do rider swap at Disney World. They recently changed the way they did rider swap at Disney World. They used to give you a pass where you could come back at any time. Now you get a swap like a Fast Pass, and you get a window to use it in, like your Fast Pass. The cast member will tell you what time it is good for, or you can look on your My Disney Experience app. You must all arrive at the ride, request the rider swap, and then the first riders can go on the ride. Let's start with Magic Kingdom. Our favorite rider swap in all of the Disney parks is for Space Mountain. If you have a Fast Pass for Space Mountain, get your rider swap, send the first riders on, and then the ones waiting can go to the Tomorrowland Transit People Mover. This is an absolutely perfect timed rider swap. The time it takes to ride around on the People Mover is almost exactly the time it takes to get through the Fast Pass line and ride Space Mountain. You can then swap and allow parents and up to 2 other people to go on Space Mountain, and the kids can do another ride on the People Mover. It's the best swapping option in all the parks, if you ask me. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is one that has lots of options. If you have a Fast Pass, schedule a Fast Pass for the swapping parent and child on Winnie the Pooh. If you have a Fast Pass for Seven Dwarfs, it does not take very long to get through the ride. You will be done quickly. Another option is the Carousel or the Teacups, as they are quick and easy and they rarely have a line. Same goes for Barnstormer. You can ride on Dumbo or the Teacups. Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain are a bit harder to swap on, as they are back in the corner by themselves and have no rides by them. There is a small shaded play area near Splash Mountain's exit where you can sit and play. If they really want to ride on a ride, I would suggest Pirates of the Caribbean or even the Magic Carpet rides. The swaps on this ride can be pretty fast if you have a Fast Pass or go first thing in the morning, so the shaded play area might be your best option. Epcot is the best park overall for rider swap. For Mission Space, there is a play area for the kids to play in, inside and air conditioned. Not only that, there are video games and photo booths that the kids can participate in. Test Track, there are a lot of cars that the kids can explore indoors and air conditioned. There's also some video games for them to explore. However, the rider swap, even with a Fast Pass, can take a while on this. During the Food and Wine Festival, there's an outdoor play area near Test Track as well. I've heard rumors that it is sticking around, so we'll have to see about that. For soaring, you could just hop on Living with the Land boat ride. There's rarely a long line for this ride, and it is kind of a fun little boat ride for kids. You could also have a snack break at Sunshine Seasons. It could take a while to get through Soarin', even with a Fast Pass, so you might be able to do both. Animal Kingdom, the Triceratops Spin is a great choice when swapping for Dinosaur, Primeval Whirl, or even Expedition Everest. There's rarely a line, and you can easily ride multiple times while you're waiting for the swap. You could also let them blow off steam in the Boneyard play area, another great option for little kids. For Expedition Everest, if you have a Fast Pass, the swap can happen fairly fast. A snack break at the ride might just be all you need to occupy your children during that swap. For Kauai River Rapids, you can walk around in the awesome Maharaj Jungle Trek or grab a snack of fried rice at the Yak and Yeti. Pandora is a difficult spot to swap in. Once the lines in the land are not so long, you'll be able to use the River Journey as your ride to ride while swapping for Flight of the Passage. Since we had Fast Passes this last trip, we simply checked out the land, which is beautiful, by the way, browsed the gift shop, and had some dessert in the Satuli Canteen while waiting. Once the land is manageable and the lines aren't so long, the River Journey ride will be the perfect ride for swapping on Flight of the Passage. Hollywood Studios. I left this one for last because it is the most difficult part to ride swap in. For Star Wars tours, head on over to Muppet 3D Movie and wait for the wide swappers. In Toy Story Land, if you have a Slinky Dog Dash Fast Pass, simply wait for the swap. With a Fast Pass, this is one of the fastest swaps we have experienced in Disney parks. You will get through the Fast Pass line very quickly. Babies are the only ones not big enough to go on Alien Saucer Ride, so we just had a snack while we waited. Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster are the hardest to swap on. We timed it so we could swap while the little ones watched the Disney Junior show. Another option would be the Beauty and the Beast show, which is right near there, or the Little Mermaid show. Again, it can be difficult to time, but there are no other rides, play areas, or options in the area for little ones. You may also consider timing it for naps in the stroller, sitting and having your snack, or doing some shopping. Do you have a favorite ride swapping suggestions? Leave them in the comments and we'll be always looking for more ideas.